Jessica, doing things differently, and today I have for you guys a Miss A haul. A Miss A haul. A Miss A haul. Alright, so let's see what I got. I have 13 items, and if you guys don't know what Miss A is, it's a site where they have hair products, face products, makeup, they have jewelry, and most of it is $1. There are other items on there that are like $1.55, or like if you're getting like a bigger item, it could be a little bit more expensive, but none of it is like expensive. You know what I mean? Like, it's all very, very reasonably priced. So if you guys can hear, I do have a fan running. It's like 85 degrees here. I don't have my air conditioner set up yet because we have very funny weather. So like one day it'll be 85 degrees and like the next day it'll be like 75 degrees, but then the nighttime drops all the way down to like 40 something. So sorry if you can hear it, but I'm hot and I can't go without it. So that's all we have there. Okay, so the face makeup that I have on right now is from Miss A. Everything on my face right now is from Miss A except for the bronzer. I did have to use a, what was it? Elf, I think, bronzer instead of Miss A because I didn't have any bronzers from there, but everything else is strictly Miss A. So when I first started off my makeup, I used the foundation, and it is a liquid foundation with like a little squeeze bottle, and I've never used any foundation like that. So when I started it off, I was a little skeptical, like it wasn't gonna work out because it was a little bit orangey. It just wasn't what I'm used to, and it didn't really seem like my color as well. So obviously it worked out just fine, but I was a little bit worried in the beginning. So all right, so let's go ahead and start everything. I wanted to open everything up, actually use it, and give you guys the review that you're actually wanting. Because you don't want me to open all this stuff up and say, well, I'll give you an update on how it works, because you might miss that video, or I might forget to do it, to be honest. I mean, we're all human. Accidents and mistakes happen, right? All right, so we'll go ahead and start with what I applied first on my face, which was a primer spray. Now, I don't have much experience with primer sprays. This one and then one from e.l.f. are the only ones I've ever used, so I can't really say one way or the other if it really worked well, but I can say that my makeup feels like it's on better than if I were to just do it the normal way that I do it. So now that could be for the next product I'm going to show you. However, I think that this had something to do with it, so I don't know. Anyways, it says that it is long-lasting, fragrance-free, and lightweight. And what you're supposed to do, it says how to use. Hold the primer spray about 12 inches from your face and spray it around several times to allow time to dry before applying your makeup. So you spray it on, you let it dry, and then you start with your makeup. So this worked pretty well, I think. Now, the next thing I used was the No Pore Primer that is like almost like a lotion, but you put it on and it's supposed to somehow smoothen out your face for when you actually do start putting on your makeup. It goes on like a little more like effortlessly, and you can't see any blemishes or pores. And the only problem that I have with this is it was oily, and I already have like an oily type skin, so I don't need any more oil. But another product that I got took care of all that. So this did work. I saw the results from this as soon as my foundation went on and I started to try to layer on the makeup. Because of this primer, it kind of didn't blend that well, but it did keep the makeup on, if that makes sense at all. I don't really know how to explain it any other way than that. It's like this kind of took the blending and the ability to layer away, because it kind of like held your makeup in place. And then once you applied other makeup on top of it, and I don't mean blush or bronzer, I mean like when I did my actual foundation on my face and then I did my under eye concealer, the under eye concealer mixed with this and my foundation didn't really work that well. But once I kind of realized like what was going on, I was able to work with it. But initially it just was a little bit weird, because this stuff doesn't want to be moved around and played with. It wants to stay in place and hold your makeup right there. So in a sense, that's really good. But, you know. So I would say that this works very well, and almost too well, if that makes sense at all. So it says that it's a silicone base, and when I put it on, I started putting it on at first with my brush, and then I was like, like it didn't feel right. So I felt as if I had to take my hands and actually rub it in even more, because I felt like it was too thick for my brush to actually brush on my face. So again, I think that this actually will do a really good job. And when I edit this video, I will go ahead and let you guys know how my makeup stayed on throughout the day, because being so hot, I feel like I'm constantly going like this and like this, and then sometimes like this. So I know that I'm throughout the day wiping my makeup off, because I get sweaty, I get hot. So I wonder if this is gonna make any difference in keeping my makeup on longer. Now to the foundation. And the foundation that I used, like I said, was a liquid, and not just a liquid where you dab it on your sponge or you dab it on your brush. This one, you actually squeeze the makeup and you drop it on your face. Now, I've seen a lot of people use this type of makeup, but for me, it's a brand new experience, and I was like, I don't know if I like that so much. Just saying. But I got used to it and it's fine. But this can actually get super messy. If I'm messing, it's like if I open this right now and I were to squeeze it, and then I were to squeeze it on my face, let's just say I missed, right? And I'm already dressed for the day. Now I just got foundation all over my clothes. So that's the only issue I had with this, other than the fact I don't think it's a really good match for me. But when you put all the other layers on, you put your blush, you put your bronzer and everything like that on, you put your powders on, it ended up working. So I got this in the shade 305 Pure Beige, and it is the AOA Studio brand. It's buildable satin foundation. So I did feel like this was very, I don't know what the word is, but it seemed like really, really liquidy. Like it felt like it was never going to soak into my skin. But once it did, it actually had a really, really smooth finish. So I will say, yes, it took a lot of time to dry and actually become matte on my face, but once it did, the feeling of it was very, very soft. So again, some negatives, but overall a positive. So what did we use next? We used this. This is for my brows. Now, sad to say that when I opened this out of the package, because it did have like a clear film over it, but when I opened it up, it's dried out. It's very, very dried out. There is no product in the actual container. But this was supposed to be a brow primer. So you basically, you put this on your brows, you let it get hard, and then you go over with your, I guess whatever type of brow, if you use a brow pencil, a brow paste, whatever type of brow thing you use for your brows, then you would go over it. Well, this was a dud because it had absolutely nothing in it and it was dried out. So what the heck? So I don't know, I'm not going to worry about getting a refund. It was only $1. It's not a big deal, but I was very excited about this, so it was a bummer that it didn't work out. Then let's see, what do we use next? Oh, so this. I used the Sunshine Collection Matte Powder, and this is what brought all my makeup together, I feel like. I feel like had I have not had this, I would not have liked the foundation as much, because when, I'll go ahead and show you. when I put the foundation on and I finally got it to dry, then I went in with my concealer under my eyes, and like I said, it kind of got a little patchy because it started pulling up the actual foundation. Well, when I went over it with this powder, it kind of just put everything together. So without this, I feel like it would have been a very good day for my face. Now, what's next? So this one was actually really, really good. So I had this, and it is called a rice powder. And I thought when I got this, it was for my hair. So it was almost like a dry shampoo type thing that you put in your hair to, you know, when your hair's 2 days out from washing and it gets a little bit greasy, you put a little bit of rice powder in it, you're good to go, right? Well, this, I don't think it's for that, because one, when I looked it back up on Miss A, it wasn't there. Like, there was no sign of it. It was as if like they never even sold it. It was in my purchase history, it was on my packing slip, but when I searched it again on Miss A, it was like never there. So I searched online to see, was it for my hair or was it for my face, because I couldn't remember. And when I found it online on Amazon, it was $15.99. So $1, $15.99. Crazy, right? But it was also said that it was for your face. For people who have really oily skin, you put this on your face and it doesn't leave your face, like it doesn't have a color to it. So it's very translucent when you put it on. It's not going to leave your face looking really pale. It's not going to leave your face looking really powdery. So it basically just soaks up the greasiness on your face. Like after you have your makeup on for a little while, you can see like your face starts to get a little bit shiny in certain areas. You put this on and it doesn't leave like that white after look, but it takes the greasiness shine away from your face. So perfect. You can also use it in your hair. And it did come with this little applicator, but we all know these stupid little brushes don't work. So obviously you have to use a different brush. Speaking of brushes, I got 12 mascara wands, and they're all different. So there's a defining one in here, there's a volumizing one, there's an extending one, and there's a curling one in here. So what I got them for was my eyebrows, because I'm going to be getting this eyebrow paste that is going to be coming in from either Vova or AliExpress, and I needed extra brushes because I always feel like I'm running out of brushes for my brows, because I'll use like old mascara brushes and it just never works out correctly. So I got new ones. That's all. A little fun fact that I like these. All right, so next thing I got was this Carrot Balance and Clear Skin Everyday Veggie Slice Mask. I don't like masks that often, but when I do wear them, I like for it to do what it says that it's going to do. And I do have a very, very good, I've had a very good experience with the masks off of Miss A. Everyone that I've ever used has always been very, very, it made my skin feel super soft afterwards. It made it feel like brand new skin. So I like them. Basically, all you do is take it out of the package, you put it on your face, the eyes are out, the nose part is out right here, and your lips are out. And you just pretty much lay back and relax. Leave it on 15-20 minutes, maybe longer, maybe not as long. It's kind of up to you. And then you rinse it off and moisturize, and your face feels like brand new. All right. So we're almost done. We have 2 lipsticks that I got. And the lipstick that I have on now is this lipstick, and this one is called 1331 Shore. So this is a very, very pretty color. I like and prefer nude lipsticks more than like reds or maroons or purples or pinks. I won't wear pinks and I won't wear reds. I will wear like more so purplish, but if it's a nude lipstick, I'm all about it. But it's really hard to find a nude lipstick that isn't too orangey and isn't too pinky. So this is a perfect match for me. I love this color. Very first lipstick I found in a really long time, actually, that is actually a really, really good shade. So this one, again, is 1331 Shore. If you are into nude lipsticks, this is definitely a good one to purchase. And then we have the Brandy lipstick from Zuri. I could be saying it wrong. But it is, the color is called Brandy. Let me open it up because I have not used this one yet. And this is a darker one, I believe, if I remember correct. I mean, I can see it, but if I remember correctly, because you know, you can look at the lipstick and then swatch it and you're like, that came from that? What? But if I remember correctly, this is going to be more of like a bronzy, maybe a deeper purple-y one, but I could be wrong again. I don't remember. It's been a really long time since I've ordered this stuff. So I would just do a little mark on my hand and show you guys. Yeah, it definitely has like a purpley tone, almost like a copper tone to it. So there you go. It's very, very deep. So I do like that color a lot, actually. And I'll probably use it. So I don't want it to be too dark to where it's like, that's the only thing that you see on my face. But I don't want to be too light either to where it looks like I have like concealer on my lips. You know what I'm saying? So when it has like enough pigment to pigment your lips, but it's not too bold, I'm a fan. All right, so we have three more things to show you. I did get an oil from there, and it's called Beyond Paradise. It's either for burning or you can use it for body oil. So I thought that was pretty unique because it's usually like one or the other. It's not usually like you can use it for burning or you can put it on your body. No, it's usually like, this is a burning oil. Do not put it on your body. So I thought that was pretty interesting that you could actually use it for both. And it's like a very, very subtle tropical smell, I would say. And it could be for women or men, which I, again, thought that was interesting. So it's more of like, it is a unisex fragrance. And the smell is just, it's like a clean paradise smell. It almost smells like Tide. Like the cleaning, like the laundry soap. It almost smells like that, but then it hits you with like this tropical smell with it. So I don't know, it's a very good scent. I really like it. I could like it on, and I do feel like I would like it in my house as well because it has that like clean, fresh smell. So this was definitely a win, and I'm excited to wear it and use it for my house because you can do both. So next we have this brush. Now, I thought this was pretty unique because not only does it look cool, I haven't opened it up, so sorry about this. Not only did I think that it looked cool, I mean, it just looks so cool, it's cute, it's modern, it has like those cool little designs and colors, and it's bright and beautiful. But the good thing about it is it's small enough to keep in my purse. And it has a mirror. What? Awesome! So I could just brush my hair and then go. Yes. But it also said that it was a detangling brush. And a lot of times my hair can get real tangly when I straighten it. So that's a plus that it's a detangler. I don't exactly, to be honest, I haven't used it, so I don't know how it actually works. But, I mean, yeah, it seems pretty good. Usually, if hairbrushes aren't really good, I can tell because, like, it won't go through my hair as good. And, I mean, obviously, I'm not, like, brushing my hair, but even just by doing that, I would know if this brush was good or not good. And it actually seems pretty well. I was a little bit worried when I saw the bristles on it were like wiggly. I'm like, I don't know. But it really has no, it doesn't change how it works basically. So that's great. I'm really impressed with this brush. The make of it is, it's not like super heavy, but it's not super lightweight either to where it's like, is this like a play brush or a kid's brush? It feels like a quality brush. But when you do look at it a little bit closer, you can see some of the glue from the mirror. And I mean, that's really all I can see that's wrong with it. So overall, great brush. And lastly, we have a brush set. And I did splurge. And when I say splurge, not really, not like all that much. I think that this was like $5 or something like that, $4.99 or four something, but it was close to $5. And I got this brush set because I feel like all the brushes that I have, I only use my concealer brush, so all the other ones just don't seem like they work for what they actually are. And if you're somebody who's not really that great with makeup and you don't really know what brush is for what, it tells you. And this was another reason I got this, because I just think that that is awesome that it actually tells you. And I mean, look at this packaging. That's like some chic packaging. This is really, really cute. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 brushes, and it is for, there's a powder brush, a foundation brush, a blush brush, a blending eyeshadow brush, and another eyeshadow brush. So one is for blending and one is just for application. So I think that this is perfect for me, because really the 3 of them for the face is the one that I wanted. Like the eyeshadow and stuff I don't really wear too often, so these will definitely come in handy for me. I didn't want to open it and like ruin the packaging before showing you, so I didn't use this to apply my makeup, but I will make sure that I update you, because I am sure I will be using this on a daily. You know. All right, now 2 more things to show you, and this was from my previous haul, my Vova haul, I think. Yeah, I think it was a Vova haul where I got these 2 little guys, and I would tell you guys how it worked and let me know if you wanted to see me do a video with using these products. Well, I did use this, and I did use this little scrubber guy, and this little scrubber guy is a genius. I mean, the only thing I don't like about it is, you know, when you have a washcloth and you put your soap on it and you wash your face off and then you rinse your washcloth and then you wipe the soap off, this only kind of applies the soap and then you just have to rinse your face off. So that's the only like downfall. But the 2, like the double sides on here, this top side is good for lathering, and then this bottom side is good for like getting all your dead skin off and just making your face feel so smooth. Like, this guy is great. And like I told you guys, you can take out this little sponge on the inside and set it out to dry so it won't get mildewed, because you know it will. Now, I almost dropped it. This guy, I mean, I'm gonna give it a few more tries, but to be honest, it just feels as if it is foam on my face. It doesn't feel moisturizing, it doesn't feel exfoliating, it doesn't feel like it's washing my face even. It just feels like a foam that almost, you know when you get glue on your hands and then it dries, and then when you peel it off, it almost comes off in like little dry pieces, like little flaky pieces. Well, this, after the foam settles on your face and you're washing your face, it has those little specks, which I think is for like the exfoliation part of this foam, but it doesn't exfoliate. It's not abrasive at all. It's just almost like, what is that? Like, am I putting something good on my face, or is this like no good? And while I can read the ingredients on here and it doesn't seem to have anything terrible in there, I don't know what those little pieces are, and it's weird how it goes from a foam to like little random like weird cotton ball pieces on your face. I just don't But I mean, it's not terrible. It smells good. It rinses off really well, but it doesn't feel like it cleans your face. That feels like something you would use after you've already washed everything off, your face is already clean, then you use that at the very end. And I mean, who cares? It can't do bad, I guess, but you know what I mean? Like, it's definitely not anything that cleans your face by any means. So, what did you guys think of this haul? I hope it helped by putting on the makeup and actually being able to explain these products a little bit more and letting you know my experience with them. Obviously, my experience might be completely different from your experience. You know, I could use something and say, oh my God, that was awful. But you could use it and say that's like the best thing since sliced bread. You know what I mean? Like, we're 2 different people. So this is just my, completely just my, my experience with it. But I personally think that a lot of this was worked out pretty well. And like I said, when I edit this video, I will let you know right here if if like my makeup stayed on well throughout the day, or did it not seem to stay on any longer than normally. So I will go ahead and let you guys know. Thank you all for watching so very much. I really appreciate all you guys' love and support along this journey. And until next time, I will see you later. Bye.